A promising start to the third quarter earnings season with big bank earnings continuing to beat some of the Wall Street expectations this morning. Futures, they're remaining pretty steady here, mixed right now with inside of 20 minutes until the opening bell. And this is after the Dow and the S&P 500 averages hit fresh records Monday. So just how much upside left is there in this market? Here with this insights, we've got John Stoltzfus, who's the Oppenheimer Chief Investment Strategist. John, great to have you here, and thanks for kind of joining us here ahead of the opening bell. So let's just start there. Do you think there is momentum, and how does that kind of play out?
Well, great to be on Yahoo Finance today with you. I would have to say we think there's more upside here. Not necessarily in a straight line. We can't help but think with the 46th record high for the year for the S&P 500. As things tick up, we'll have to rely a lot on a continuation of improved earnings or better than expected earnings in a quarter where a lot of the street was looking for lower earnings versus the prior quarter. Let's see how that develops.
John, when it comes to what investors are going to be looking for hints within this earnings season to really carry on that momentum, how much of that is going to be placed on guidance? And I guess more specifically, what is it that investors need to hear in order to give that confidence that there is still momentum here to the upside?
Well, Shauna, I think it's a combination of a number of things. The first thing is the guidance, of course, quite important in terms of the sentiment. But I think even more important are where are the positive surprises, and we've seen it with the big banks where they cross the transom with better than expected results, and the banks most certainly each bank showing their particular strengths and their particular weaknesses in the process, but generally showing that things better than expected. And then of course tech earnings have been excellent so far. In terms of what we've seen. But remember, only of all the S&P 500, I think it's only about 8% of the companies have reported, so we still got to watch. But we do think our 5,900 target that we put in July, remember we came in here at 5,200 as of last December, we put in for this year at 5,200 target. We had to raise it in March to 5,500. In July, we went to 5,900. So we're eagerly watching the market to see if we're going to cross the transom and close at or above 5,900 over the course of the next few days. That said, you can't help but think when you keep posting record levels for the S&P, there's always the potential for some kind of a catalyst to cause people to take some profits without FOMO. But that said, all looks really, as Larry David would say, pretty good.